I've seen a couple. The last time I commentated one was Mewtwo King versus Mr. F at Smashadelphia, the first Smashadelphia. It went to almost timeout, and Mewtwo King up-aired Mr. F, and Mr. F was going to go for the star KO, was like in the sky for a star KO, although Mewtwo King had a higher %, and the time went before he got KO'd. It was really nutty, yeah.
Wow.
All right, big blue puff or crown puff? Which costume's better? Tell us, Makari.
Blue puff.
Yes, I agree. I knew you would know. Look how cute it is.
I've always kind of favored blue puff.
It's my favorite one. The crown, of course, you know, it's cool. It's cool.
I love King from back in the day, though. And I remember seeing the episode of True Life, I'm a Professional Gamer or whatever, and like Killa OR and stuff. Different puffs. But blue puff.
Ooh, that was a really interesting down smash, trying to catch Puff like coming up to the ledge and kind of safe, because if you dip low, nothing's going to happen to you. Nice little like kind of option select edge guard. Edge guarding Puff is not an easy thing to do, even for Puff.
Yeah.
And so if you can give yourself an opportunity to perhaps get a KO in the edge guard situation, that's going to put you ahead.
She lives everywhere inside of the blast zones, you know?
Yeah.
Like with that absurd amount of jumps, yeah, she's very light and she'll die at earlier %, but it's pretty obnoxious the way that she can just go wherever she wants effectively.
Yeah, and this is not – there's a lot of different types of Puff Dittos. This is one where they want to be right on top of each other.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool.
That down tilt was nifty. That was adorable. What else would have hit there? Nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think anything.
Oh, it's really important to hit your drill to up smash conversions in this matchup. It's one of the best ways to get a KO, and it's just so good in neutral because you can sort of drag the drill above Puff, and since Puff is almost always going to want to jump from the ground, really important. And looks like Legend misses another drill conversion. That's going to be maybe a factor throughout the set if you can't get it together.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of too much else that against all characters Puff can use to take a stock, you know?
Yeah.
Other than the drill up smash.
Yeah, drill up smash, grab, even drill rest, which we've seen 2Saint do before. Pretty important to this matchup. And it looks like Legend knows it's important to the matchup. It's going to be a question of if he can execute. Lots of shield damage from the pound, but it doesn't matter if you're in the blast zone.
Maybe a DI mix-up the way that he crossed him up there with the bear.
Yeah, because you kind of expect a fair maybe, right?
It didn't look like the best DI. Some spot dodge battles. And Puff's one of the smaller characters, so seeing Puff like fish to hit another Puff, it's kind of funny. They're forced to get a little closer together than maybe they're used to getting with characters.
Yeah. And just like a lot of Puff matchups, a big part of it comes down to whether you're above or below your opponent with the back air. If you're just slightly above the other Puff and you put the back air out and they put one out, you're going to win. So that's kind of the position you want to be in. But what beats that is if you use a few too many jumps or spend a little too long in the air, you're going to get kind of swept from underneath. Without, like, you'll have much less options. So, you know, it's a bit of a payoff, like a payoff analysis, whether or not you want to continue jumping and try to gain that position or not. Goes for a double drill. Back are going to do it? Not yet.
2Saint threatening space, but then Legend able to find the left side, middle of the stage.
Yeah, I kind of like Legend. Like, he makes it look like maybe I'll go to the top platform, maybe I'll drop through, and then he very quickly grabs the edge. Yeah. Like, you know, you're going to have to cover the center, and then he goes to the edge anyway. 2Saint putting himself in the lead with that back air. Pretty nice damage from 2Saint already.
Trade giving him corner pressure, Legend. Oh.
Okay. Up smash is out of 2Saint's drill? That's what that looked like, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is really, that's one, I cannot drill up smash with Puff. You can't do it.
No, neither can I. My Puff is trash.
Although, you know, I learned something, and it seems so obvious now, I just never thought about it. A homie of mine, Wumpus, told me, you actually don't get locked out of L cancel. You know what I mean? Like, you know you get locked out of tech if you, like, press tech so you can't tech again?
Yeah.
You could press L, Z, and R, like, all in succession to try to get the L cancel. And it wouldn't matter because you don't get locked out of it.
I see.
And I'm thinking maybe that would help me hit my drill up smash because I need to learn how.
I see what you mean.
Or you could just like spam Z or something.
Yeah, no, that's creative though. At least you have avenues to travel.
Yeah, I never thought of it.
This is very tight. Montreal versus Tri-State. I mean, two parts of the continent that are not that far away from each other.
Yeah.
But I bet they have not gotten to play each other too much. And percent almost identical. Legend
has control that up air. He expected 2Saint to go over top. Instead, 2Saint drifts down into the side. He charges it to beat the spot dodge.
Wow.
2Saint couldn't believe it.
I mean, if you get into too many of those spot dodge battles, right? It's like someone's going to read something.
Wow. I can hardly believe it.
That was...
So they're almost playing off each other's missed drills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because earlier, Legend did an up smash out of 2Saint's like not true combo drill.
Right.
And that time, he misses his own drill and counterplays the spot dodge by just charging up smash. What a read. I guess the next thing is just try to buffer roll out. Probably the safest way to get out. Plus, you'll smash DI if you're holding that C-stick. Fountain of Dreams, tight quarters. Goes for the up tilt. I like dash away and quick short hop gets the back air. Up smash him off the platform. Legend has a bit of a read on where 2Saint wants to go, and that's, I mean, that's your meat and potatoes of this matchup.
For sure.
If you know where your opponent wants to be, both characters are apt at putting moves wherever they need to. So as long as you can read your opponent's movement, you're going to be the one getting the majority of the hits.
And Puff isn't fast, you know, like
Yeah.
she can't get out of the way that effectively if the person has a read on you.
And you can poke so safely. So it's not about, it's less about putting yourself in a spot where you can't get hit, because if you're just spacing well, that's going to happen anyway. And more about reading where your opponent's going to be and poking him that way.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he reads the spot dodge again with back air. 2Saint kind of reels back a little bit, realizes, yeah, he got me on spot dodge twice. Maybe I should stop.
Oh, wow. A lot of back airs hitting. 2Saint kind of repositioned himself in his chair.
Okay, looks like he tries to wait again. That time 2Saint just shields. I was thinking maybe up smash at the show might have been good.
I don't know if we saw a two-stock lead in the first game,
I don't think we did.
but yeah.
Yeah, floaty battles, you know they say one stock's not a lead?
Yeah.
In fact, like 30%'s a lead in this matchup, as a matter of fact. Not even like one stock. So a whole stock like this is a big lead.
Yeah.
Only thing that could really turn it around quickly is a rest. And I guess you probably noticed watching at home, you didn't see too many rests in the first game. Who knows how many you're going to see here.
Puff during incoming invulnerability makes me think of like MODOK flying away at the beginning of Marvel 3. It's just like, it's just unfair, this escape that, I don't know, 'cause sometimes it's annoying dealing with, I guess Puff's not the fastest again, so it's not like Falcon coming down and maybe beating you or something.
Yeah.
But neither of them really able to get too much off the respawn.
Yeah, and I mean, that's Puff's kind of her superpower, especially in teams, but also in singles. You can disengage whenever you want.
Right.
And, you know, maybe it'll be at a cost, but if you need to think things over, if you see a situation that looks like it's going to go sour, leave. Just leave.
Yeah. Ooh, lower percent death there. And Legend looking strong. I mean, he's had the momentum since the end of the first game.
Yeah, 2Saint got his back against the wall, and you pick this stage not only for its small size, but also for its close blast zones. If you think you're the one who's going to be getting the majority of the lower percent back air kills, you think you might get a forward smash. Drill up smash is going to kill a pretty similar percent anywhere because it's so strong, except maybe Dreamland.
Right.
So 2Saint picked this stage thinking, I could probably, in an edge guard situation, get a back air and get an early kill. Maybe. I like saying like a whole like spiel and then saying maybe I could.
Yeah,
you know, just like I guess.
I'm with that.
I don't know what these players are thinking.
All we can do is like postulate. Oh, that'll kill.
Ooh, so Legend went for that same read last game of 2Saint going above him and picking up air, and then 2Saint fell down and did a back air instead. So 2Saint, I guess, how do I put this? So sometimes you read the option that you yourself would pick on defense. So perhaps 2Saint saw, he thinks the best option is to go over top. So next time that happens and I'm on offense, I expect him to do that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Oof. Legend. Oh, wow. 2Saint hasn't gone for that grab that much. I just feel like Legend has had kind of stage most of this game. And
Okay, 2Saint's kicking him now. We have a high percent for both Puffs.
oh,
Legend wins. That must be the Canada crowd popping off. Wow.
yeah, it's got to be.
This is the biggest crowd I've seen for a second round pools Puff Ditto in I don't know how long.
That was cool, man, because like, again,
They were
I haven't
scrapping.
I
It
haven't
was
seen a
tense.
Puff Ditto.
Yeah.
The last somewhat notable Puff Ditto I saw in person and kind of watched was, and I hesitate to call this notable, but for me at the time, it was at a weekly. This dude, like Cheese Puff or something,
I've seen Cheese
traveled
Puff.
from, have you heard of him?
NorCal, I think.
And then there's a player, Squibble, that used to play Puff, and they were playing
Squibble's
at
here.
a, oh, is he?
I think so, yeah.
Nice. Shout out to Squibble.